So dear student, let us see the example. Find the equivalent fractions of the given fractions. Means we have to find equivalent fraction of these two fractions. So before solving example, let us take review on what is the equivalent fractions. So different fractions that name the parts of the same value are called as equivalent fractions. Let us see. Suppose see this rectangle and same size rectangle I am going to draw here. You have to consider these two rectangles are of the same size. मतलब ये दोनों rectangles same size के हैं, ये consider करना है. ये दोनों rectangles same size के हैं because अगर ये दोनों rectangles same size के नहीं होंगे तो हम इन्हें compare नहीं कर सकते. This is a rule of fraction. While comparing the fractions we are taking that should be from the same size whole. जो भी फ्रैक्शंस हम ले रहे हैं वो या तो सेम होल में से होना चाहिए, सेम होल का वो पार्ट होना चाहिए, या तो सेम साइज के होल का वो पार्ट होना चाहिए. मतलब कि ये रेक्टेंगल की जो साइज है, जो शेप है, वही साइज और शेप ये रेक्टेंगल की होनी चाहिए. ओके, सो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू डिवाइड दिस rectangle into two equal parts and now it has been divided into two parts. So now I can represent these two parts in the form of fraction. If I color only one part, then if I color only one part, then we can write it in the form of 1 upon 2. Here, what does this 2 stands for? This 2 tells us about how many equal parts are there. Means denominator tells us about how many equal parts are there. So 2 are the equal number of parts, and this 1 represent, means this numerator represent how many parts we are taking, how many parts we are considering. ठीक है, मीन्स कितने पार्ट्स हमने इक्वल पार्ट्स में से कंसिडर किए, या कलर किए, या अनशेडेड है. अगर हम नॉन शेडेड नॉन कलर पार्ट की बात करेंगे दैट आल्सो 1 upon 2. Suppose I am going to color all the parts here, then we can write in the form of 2 upon 2. It means that one whole is color. Okay, now here just take one to make you understand about the equivalent fraction. I am taking this example. Now same going to divide into 4 equal parts. Okay, if you observe same this half also I am going to color now. Now here we get 1 upon 2, but here if you observe now it has 4 equal parts, and out of these 4 parts 2 are color or shaded. So these two different fractions here, this 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 4, these are the different fractions, but this fractions tells us about the same value of this rectangle or color part. Means यहाँ पे जो हमने different fractions जो है हमें same value बता रहा है. दोनों जो fractions है हमें जो होल है उसका सेम अमाउंट हमें दिखा रहा है. यहाँ पे जो 1 upon 2 है, यहाँ पे जितना पार्ट कलर है या शेडेड है उतना ही पार्ट दूसरे रेक्टेंगल में कलर है या शेडेड है. सो दिस टू फ्रैक्शंस आर कॉल्ड एज इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस. सो सेम फ्रैक्शंस वी हैव टू फाइंड फॉर दिस 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 3. There are two different methods. Okay, by using these two different methods we can find the equivalent fractions. And let us see one by one. Here, if we multiply with the same number to both numerator and denominator, then we get the equivalent fraction of this. Okay, we should multiply with the same number. मतलब same number से हमें multiply करना है numerator या denominator को. Let us say अगर मैंने 4 से multiply किया 3 को, तो 5 को भी 4 से करना पड़ेगा. अगर मैंने 3 से multiply किया दोनों को, then जो भी fraction मिलेगा वो इसका equivalent fraction होगा. Then there is another method by dividing, division method. Means if we divide to numerator and denominator by their common factor, मतलब numerator और denominator को अगर हम दोनों के common factor से अगर divide करेंगे तो भी हमें उसका equivalent fraction मिलता है. यहाँ पे देखो 3 and 5. We didn't get the equivalent fraction by dividing both of them because these two numbers do not have common factor other than 1. ये दोनों का common factor सिर्फ 1 है, so we cannot do division here. In this example also we cannot. We can do for such a type of example. Let us see 3 upon 18. If you observe 3 and 18, this 3 has how many factors of 3? Has 1 is a factor, 3 is the factor. It has only 2 factors. Let us see. Let us talk about 18. 18 as 1, 2 means ये number के table में ही आता है 18. 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18 itself. So here if you observe, common factor of 1 and 18 is 1, 3. So here highest common factor which is 3. So we will, if we divide by 3 to both number, then we get 1 upon 6. This will be the equivalent fraction of 3 upon 18. So now we are going to find for this two number. We can do only by multiplication. We can find the equivalent fraction of this two number by multiplying with the same number to both numerator and denominator. So let us find that number should be same while multiplying to numerator and denominator. We do not change the numerator. मतलब ऐसा नहीं करना कि numerator को अलग number से multiply कर दिया और denominator को अलग number से multiply. Then 6 upon 10. Take another. If you will multiply by 5, then 15 upon 25 also. Fraction. These are the equivalent fraction. ये तीनों भी equivalent fraction है. जो भी number से आप लोगे multiplication. If you will take 10,
1, 2, 3,
and that will also the equivalent fraction 30 upon 50. Let us. So this is for you. Some more example. Find out the equivalent fraction of these fractions. 9 upon. You can find here by division also, because 9 and 15 has a common factor other than 1. 24. 9 upon 8. Here are the practice example. All the best. Thank you.